Good morning, lovely Taurus. I know I'm a bit late with your money, finances, career reading this month, but I just didn't feel the energy was right. So I had to wait for the moment when I have been called to do this reading because I don't like to do things halfway and then give you a message just to give you any message. I need to connect to the energies. Okay, that being said, this is going to be your May 2020 Money, Finances, Career Tarot reading from Glamour Spell Tarot. If you are new here, welcome. If you are already a subscriber, we thank you very much for putting in the energies here. So I'm using the Akashic Records Tarot. I will use these cards as oracle messages. It's interesting because I've seen the scrolls energy. Scrolls, it's all about your abundance. It's all about finances in this deck. So let me pull a couple of more. The King of Forces, yeah, beautiful energy as well. The first one is the Five of Scrolls. It's called Diversity. And you have the Garden, Five of Roses. Beautiful. So, diversity. I think you have a lot of options. You are doing some research at this point in time. Maybe you are diversifying your sources of income. Okay, this is, I look at this card and not necessarily the artwork in it, but I see this woman here doing research, doing a lot of research. Do you see all of the books that she has down here, all of the scrolls on that table? She's doing research, she's looking into options. And if this is what you are doing, Taurus, this is a great idea because none of us, we know how the economy is going to be after this pandemic. To be very honest, I'm sick and tired of this isolation. I know governments are trying their best to contain the situation, but I also feel that there is a lot of fear of the unknown, and people have been reacting very, very bad. And then because of the ones that are not respecting the social distancing and don't have common sense, we are all forced to stay stuck. Anyway, this being my frustration put out there, I had to say it. It was like on my. But maybe this is what you are feeling, Taurus. Maybe this is what you are feeling. There is this sense of frustration that you had enough of this, that you want everything to get restarted, but you have been looking into ways in which you can diversify your activity, diversify your sources of income in order to have this abundance with the garden. Maybe you are thinking of um, having a family, maybe you are thinking of having kids, and obviously that will require extra income. Or if none of this is, or maybe you already have kids and you think about their well-being on the long run. I don't know why I cannot talk today. Let me have a sip of my tea. I don't know what's wrong. So, but this is also a card that to me speaks about abundance, emotional abundance, and you can have emotional abundance and emotional fulfillment through different aspects of your life, right? You can have it through your family, you can have it from your income, right, or through your career because you are doing something that is also emotionally fulfilling. You don't just go to a job and you are expecting for the paycheck at the end of the month, but the work you put in there, you just hate it, right? So you're stepping into this energy of the King of Forces in this deck. The Forces suit is all about energy, is all about the unknown, it's all about the spiritual world, it's about the divine, the universe. This individual here sits in between um, this deer, and then you have a wolf and you have a rabbit. The wolf and the rabbit, They're natural enemies, right? Um, you have like in the back, you can see the universe, like a lot of energy there stepping in. But this is someone who steps into their power. This is someone who manages to balance their emotions and their rationale, from how I look at it. And especially because this card came in between this Five of Scrolls, which is diversity, which to me speaks about doing research, like doing your homework, diversifying maybe your sources of income in order to have this emotional fulfillment for yourself, for your family, for your kids if you have any, or if you don't and you are planning on, you are building things for the future, right? Or maybe you are just starting with a fresh new energy, like this kids with this curiosity in order to do new and interesting things that make you feel complete, things that make you feel happy. Beautiful energy so far. Let's move on to the tarot. I'm using the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot deck. And let's see what messages come out for Taurus, for finances, career, the world. There is a cycle that is completing. There is definitely a cycle that is completing this month for you. Um, Maybe you're looking into doing new things, more interesting things. Maybe once we get out of this quarantine, you will have fresh new ideas, you know, things that you can do, things that will make you feel accomplished as well. It's funny because you're one of the fixed signs here, right? You see this? And then you have Leo, maybe you are collaborating with a Leo. Maybe you're collaborating with a Virgo as well. And your offer. You have been waiting for this offer for a while now. The Knight of Pentacles is a slow moving energy, but it's stable, it's grounded. So once the Knight of Pentacles comes with this offer towards you, you can count on it. It's something you can feel, you can touch, you can smell. It's real, right? The only problem with the Knight of Pentacles, and I always say this, and for some reason I giggle every time. The Knight of Pentacles, he forgot to take a GPS, right? From all the vehicles, he chose a horse, whatever, okay? He has no map either, but he is the only knight that crosses the finish line. So just keep that in mind. So I feel you are maybe ending a burdensome cycle. Maybe things in the past weren't so great, or maybe once we get out of the isolation, you are going to receive this stable, grounded offer for your abundance, something that is going to make you feel in your power, something that is going to make you feel very grounded, very stable, will give you energy. Yeah, I was just saying that you had to complete a burdensome cycle. Remember, you have been carrying a lot of burdens around. You have really been carrying all of these burdens around. And at the bottom of the deck, there is the Page of Wands. Um, but there is a passionate message coming in, or a message related to your passions, things that you are really interested in. And it just came out. Sometimes when I look at the bottom of the deck, I kind of feel that card wants to come out. Okay, so you are going to receive a message about the stable, grounded offer, but this is an offer that you are very passionate about. Maybe something you have been waiting for a while. Yeah, you have been waiting for this for a while. Maybe there was a period of confusion, because for me, the Two of Wands is the card of someone who has it all, right? You see this guy, he's like literally holding the world in his hand, but he doesn't know what to do next. He doesn't know where to go next. But I think this is going to be clarified. You have a lot of Wands energy here. You might be dealing with a fire sign, maybe a Leo. I just mentioned Leo down here. I this should be your energy pentacles, but anyone can take that. Maybe this offer that you are receiving, you have been working a lot for it, working a lot in order for this new offer to manifest, in order for you to close an old cycle. Maybe you had to make decisions as well, which way to go. Haven't I said? I was just talking about manifesting. You have planted the seeds, you have worked a lot, and you have been waiting. You definitely have been waiting. Just gonna put this card here actually, because I feel it's more related to these. You have been manifesting, you have planted your seeds, and now you are waiting to be able to reap the benefits. Beautiful new brand offer. So, whatever your question was, this is a yes. This is the minor arcana version of the Sun card. Stable, grounded offer is gonna fill your heart with joy. It's gonna bring you extreme happiness, stability, all of those things that you wanted. So trust this offer when it comes in, because it's something you have been wishing for. You have been wishing for, you have planted the seeds for this offer to manifest in your life. There was a sense of lack mentality. You felt you have been left out in the cold maybe for a long time. Maybe things weren't so stable. You know, for me, this card, okay, it can definitely mean there has been a lack. It can definitely mean maybe you have been fired. Maybe you, well, in this period of time, there were a lot of people that were fired. A lot of people have lost their jobs. So if you are one of them, don't lose hope. Don't lose hope. Just look into what you can diversify. Step into your power, because abundance is just one step away. But in order to get abundance, you need to get out of your head. You need to get out of this energy where you are like, oh my God, I will never make it. Or, oh my God, I'm not good enough. Or, oh my God, how am I going uh, to meet month's end? How am I going to pay the rent? How am I going to pay the bills? Right? Whining is not going to help you. Okay? Research will. Getting your mindset together will. Manifesting will. But you cannot manifest from a place of lack. And to me, this is very much a card of lack mentality. So maybe this is why it has been taking so long for this new offer to manifest in your life, because you have been into that energy. It's like, oh, nothing is working, nothing is happening, I have no chance, I have no this, I have no that. And I'm sorry, but when you do that, the universe is going to give you exactly that. Emotional unfulfillment. It's exactly crying over spilled wine, crying over spilled milk, not seeing that it's equal give and take. Being rewarded for your work, being rewarded for your effort is so damn close. But when you are into this energy of the Five of Pentacles and of the Five of Cups, it's absolutely impossible to see that there is an offer out there that is going to be not only very abundant, but it's going to reward you for your hard work. Your hard work is going to be recognized. And this is something you're very passionate about. I was telling you, there is a lot of Wands energy here. There is a lot of Wands energy. You might be dealing with a fire sign, maybe with a Leo. Maybe a Leo is helping you, or maybe you have Leo in your chart. But this, whatever this is going to make you step in your power, make you feel passionate. The King of Wands is someone who's an entrepreneur. So maybe you have lost your job, or whatever in that range. Or maybe you have left the job right before this whole isolation pandemic bullshit started. And it has been very hard for you to find a new opportunity during this time. But you need to know, and maybe that forced you to do enough research to diversify your sources of income. and move towards a more entrepreneurial type of endeavor, an entrepreneurial position, because this is a boss, is an entrepreneur, but this is also someone who is following their passions, things that they are passionate about. It's funny. Look at how this guy looks like. Does it remind you of someone? To me, it always looks like Elon Musk. Maybe because I'm a huge fan of Elon Musk, but that's a different story. Um, and I'm not a fan of people in general. But again, someone who's an entrepreneur, someone who has vision, someone who follows, that doesn't listen to the naysayers, but someone who follows their passions. And when you follow your passions, you also have the emotional fulfillment, absolute emotional fulfillment. And if the Ace of Pentacles is a yes, this is also a yes. Whatever this offer is going to be brought by the Knight of Pentacles, and this can be a person or this can be yourself, who you have brought yourself to this stage where actually you brought in a new opportunity in your life that is not only stable, grounded and is there to stay, it's for the long term, but it's also emotionally fulfilling. It's also very much emotionally fulfilling. So let's see what else. Yeah, I speak about emotional fulfillment, and then what jumps out of the deck is the absolute wish fulfillment here, the Nine of Cups. You have wish fulfillment. Your wishes are coming true. Your wishes are coming true. You just need to trust. You just need to put a little bit of work, and you need to get out of that energy that you are in where you're like, oh my God, what if I don't pay the bills? No one has ever, I'm sorry, but no one is ever going to be successful from that mindset. Like it or not. But it's the damn truth. Because you focus your attention on all of the negative things in your life. You focus your attention on the lack instead of focusing your attention and your efforts on the things that you can do. We are wired to win, you know? We are wired to win. Our brain is there to solve problems. But if we constantly have negative thoughts, we are going to win at those. Because the brain is trying to prove that we are right, that our biases are right, that those things deeply ingrained in our subconscious, they are right. And although, although we like to think that we make so many decisions and we have so much free will, and we do, right? But the thoughts that are deeply buried in your subconscious, and sometimes you don't even realize them, right, are the ones that we use for making decisions, are our own biases that we use for making decisions. This is a card. So you go from the Two of Wands energy to the Three of Wands energy. You are waiting for this to happen. You are ready. You are ready. You are definitely waiting for this to happen. You are ready to have all of these things. You are ready to get out of this period of isolation and make things happen, things that you have been wishing for. But there is also an element of confusion. Because, and I don't think this is only for you, Taurus. I think we are all confused at this point because of the isolation, because of the stupid quarantine, because of stupid people that don't respect the social distancing norms, and so on and so forth. As you guys can see, I'm very much frustrated, and I think my energy has been a little bit all over the place. Also, because of this, I don't mind staying in the house. I have been staying in the house and I'm enjoying that, but I kind of like to have the option. But I feel this period of confusion is ending. This is the cycle you are ending, the cycle of burdensome things that you have been carrying around, of all the weights, and you are ready to get into this wish fulfillment. You are ready to be abundant. You are definitely ready to be abundant. I've just seen this card actually. The Hanged Man. You have gained that enlightenment. You have basically gained that enlightenment that is able to take you out of that confusion type of energy with the 7 of Cups. You have gained enlightenment. You have put yourself upside down. You have looked at things from a different perspective, and now it's time to make a choice. Now it's time to make a choice. Once you make this choice, I feel that you are going to receive this offer with the Knight of Pentacles. There is the type of choice. What should I do? Should I go into maybe this entrepreneurial path, which is definitely not going to be easy, right? It's not going to be an easy path. Becoming suddenly an entrepreneur is not an easy path. I wish someone told me that years back. But once you are ready to make a choice, maybe make a choice of diversifying things. Maybe make a choice of stepping into your power. Maybe make a choice to stop freaking whining and wailing for things that you have lost and this and that. No. Get up. Put in the work. Get up and put in the work. The things I'm telling you now, they might sound a little bit rough, but I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Okay? And these are the same things that I tell to my friends and to people that I care about. Right? I'm not really so if you come to me for advice, I'm not going to be the shoulder you cry on. I'm not that person. I don't, from that perspective, I don't really have that feminine energy where, like, oh my God, let's sit in a circle and let us all cry together and so on and so forth. No, I'm the person who took action. I'm the person who made something out of nothing. Everything I have today is because I worked hard for it. And I got to a level where I'm on the top and I worked hard for it. Okay? Then I come from bumfuck nowhere. Small town, this, that. So, life is about choices. And life is about making the tough decisions. And choosing the tough things. Choosing the tough path. If you just sit there and whine and wait for things to be given to you, then you will never, ever, 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 okay, accomplish those great big dreams. Great big dreams are about putting in the effort. The universe gives you, but it's not going to put in your purse as well, or in your pocket. It's about making the choices, and I feel that the choice you have here is to get out of this whining energy and moving towards seeing opportunities, becoming creative, stepping into your power. Make a conscious decision to get out of this confusion, close this cycle of confusion, work smart, don't work hard. Work smart. It doesn't mean you need to work 24 hours a day to accomplish your goals. But if you do it in a smart way, you might need to only work 2 hours a day, and then you accomplish way more than working a 9-to-5 job. I don't know why I'm so rough on you, Taurus, today. I love you guys. My business partner, who is one of my best friends, he's a Taurus, and we really have an amazing connection, and we're friends for many years. And in general, I don't do business with my friends because I don't want to spoil the friendship side of it. But we work very well together, and we are in the same mindset. So don't think I have something against Taurus, but this is what I've been guided to say. And you guys need to know that I hate to give advice. So we are going to pull a few cards from the Lenormand deck. I feel these are more mundane, these are more clear cut. If the tarot is all about the subconscious world, about your thoughts, these are clear cut. So the first card that came out is the bear. Step into the bear energy. And here, on top of everything, you don't have any bear, you have the polar bear, which is the strongest of all bears. That's a powerful animal. That's a damn powerful animal. So, but it's the same with the King of Forces. It's the same way we have started this reading. Step into your power. Step into your energy. To me, that's a very similar energy to this King of Wands, the Elon Musk King of Wands. Maybe there is a woman helping you. When a woman appears, it's clearly a woman. Maybe there is a woman, maybe it's your partner if you are a man, or even if you are a woman. Same sex relationships. I'm not gonna take all of these cards. First of all, I don't feel they are related. And I could just feel I'm a klutz. Yeah, this woman is going to help you with your abundance. So if this is your partner, or maybe this is a woman in your life, maybe a mother, maybe a sister, maybe a business partner, whatever. This connection is going to be very much abundant. This is going to be very much abundant. But be aware of people that are not telling the truth. Maybe in your past you have had people that haven't been telling the truth, people that were sneaky, gossiping, people gossiping with the birds, too much information going back and forth. But I feel this is more like gossip. But all of this is about to end. Because you see this clouds card actually in this deck, it has an interesting energy to it because it's half of it is dark clouds, the other half is the sun penetrating and making space for sunlight, right? So all of the sneakiness, gossip that you had to deal with, you're moving away from that energy. You're stepping into your power and towards your abundance. Exactly, with the sight. All of this is ending. Whatever you had to deal with in the past that was related to gossip, people going against you, people being unhelpful, or whatever else in that range, that's them ending. That's incredible. I'm gonna pick up a few spell cards for you related to money, finances, career, and healing because I thought they are appropriate. First card that came out is a moon spell, actually. Flower full moon spell. So I think the next full moon should be sometimes in June. I guess it's in Sagittarius. Check if there is not also an eclipse at that point. This invocation honors the season, planting seeds of positive change in your life. When the full moon of May reaches the highest point in the night sky, we just had the full moon in May, the Scorpio, maybe things are happening. Maybe this offer that you are supposed to receive actually happens after this full moon in Scorpio. It was a very emotional one. Scorpio is also very draining, dark, emotional, beautiful energy for releasing and letting go of things, right? So, where were we? So this invocation honors the season, planting seeds of positive change in your life. When the full moon of May reaches the highest point in the night sky, light one red and one green candle on your kitchen altar. Listen, guys, you can light these candles at any point, right? It's the intention that matters rather than a specific moment in time. Okay. Wind 3 stalks of jasmine and lavender into a crown for the top of your head. Holding an apple in each hand, speak this spell while circling the altar sunwise, clockwise 3 times. Moon of flowers, light the way to change tonight through the power of earth and air, water and fire. As I bite this fruit of knowledge, I'm thus inspired. All possibilities are before me, and so it is. And funny enough, I just placed that card on the Ace of Pentacles, in between the Ace of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. You know, guys, I kind of never focus on where I'm going to put this card. The next card that came out is Self-Blessing. And this makes me think now, because I'm looking at this, I feel that it's very much connected to the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is a card of healing as well. It's a card of healing yourself, healing past trauma, right? So let's see. The time you take to restore yourself is precious. Perform a self-blessing every day. Take dried sage and aromatic lavender and tie it up in a muslin sack. Breathe in the aroma deeply 3 times, beginning at the top of your head, the crown chakra, pass the pouch down to your feet, gently touching your other sacred chakras, throat, solar plexus, stomach, and pelvis. Then, holding the bag of herbs over your heart, speak aloud. Gone are the sorrows, illness, and woe. Here wisdom and health begin to flow. My heart is whole, joy fills my soul. Blessed be me. Okay, Taurus, I hope you guys have enjoyed this reading. This is all I have for you for May. Keep in mind that the timing is fluid. That's one thing I wanted to say in the beginning, but I totally forgot. Timing is fluid. This energy might very well spill into June, or maybe at any other point you are going to find this reading. So, because there are no clocks in the universe, please drop me a comment below and tell me how you have resonated with this reading. I would be very grateful for that. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you want to bring me a little bit of joy in my life, because these days I don't have a lot of things. Anyway, I don't want to be ungrateful. The universe has given me a lot of amazing things, but it's just difficult. It's just difficult, and I don't know why I felt like complaining to you guys. Maybe you guys feel the same sense of being difficult, but hopefully we are getting out of this. So you take care, Taurus, and I'm gonna see you soon. Love and light.